It is the Riot on RadioU this morning, joined by greatness. And I'm, of course, referring to Nikki.
Well, also Jason as well. It's not just me today.
It's not.
You get a special guest today.
Good morning to Jason from Death Therapy.
Yay,
How are
morning.
you, sir?
Doing good. Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
and thanks for not saying I'm great, because I'm not that great.
Oh, no, that's not true. Not true at all.
You know what, Jason? Actually, I have a question about that, but we'll get there in a second. I want to know, where do you call home? Because I don't remember.
We usually say Atlanta, Georgia, but to be more accurate, I live in a place called Jefferson, Georgia.
Okay. Would you be willing to take us on a tour of your closet? Because I can see some of your clothes back there.
If you guys want to see Jason, you can hop on to Facebook. So if you go to RadioU or RadioU Riot on Facebook right now, you can see Jason in his room.
Dude, this is rock stars on the road, man.
Mm-hmm.
So Jason,
and I got my "Don't Hassle Me, I Listen to Death Therapy" T-shirt on.
Nice.
Dude, that's awesome. That
inspired by the great movie What About Bob?
So now,
which is
Jason,
where we got our band name from.
Is that still a shirt that people can buy? Is that official merch still?
You know, I'm actually a really bad businessman for plugging the shirt and not having a way people can buy it.
Okay, well, maybe one day.
You know what, Jason, though? Can I just say a big thank you? I have always wondered if it was a What About Bob reference in the band title, but as an interviewer, the thing you never ask people is, where did you get your band name? It's like completely against the rules. So thanks for just dropping that in there.
Yep, totally.
All right.
Totally.
So, hey, talk to us about your vehicle. You guys, I was just kind of skimming through there, and it sounds like you had, not only did you have damages, but you got it repaired?
Yeah, so we bought a little RV. It's actually an old 1986, so it's older than probably most of the people listening. And it needed some work done to it. We couldn't get any AC to work in there, which is going to be kind of brutal this summer at festivals and stuff. And did a GoFundMe, which I was skeptical about, but people really stepped up, and it's awesome. So we got it working, and we actually just got back from a tour.
And it was blowing cold air the whole time.
Well, it was blowing some kind of air. No,
Don't
it worked,
tell
worked
the
great.
RV what to do.
Oh, you're talking about the band, not us on stage.
Yeah.
I got you.
We met with trying, because you're right. I mean, when you go to summer festivals and stuff, you need a place where you can, when you're not playing, you can go to cool down, and that's very important. So the GoFundMe was completely funded, but it doesn't mean that if someone doesn't want to help out, they still can't throw money towards the GoFundMe. It's still up, right?
Throwing money is always welcome.
Jason will catch it for sure.
Well, I mean, I saw that you said that you, in your GoFundMe, I read it, and you're like, we're not rock stars. And I was just like, bro, you may not be rolling in the dough, but as far as I'm concerned, you're definitely still a rock star.
Well, thank you. We've known each other for a long time, so that means a lot.
This is Jason from Death Therapy, which, again, you can watch him if you head over to our Facebook page anytime. We'll keep this interview up there. It's at RadioU or RadioU Riot. So,
album's been out since April. How many times have you shaved your beard since the album release?
You know, actually, I've kind of trimmed it down. It's not as long as you probably would have expected.
That's what
there's
we
a guy
noticed.
There's a guy playing drums with me who this summer, his name's Josh Seahorn, and his beard is like all the way down to like his stomach. And I felt like I just couldn't compete with that, so I really don't need to even try.
So you had to cut yours back? I wasn't sure if if it'll, like, will you grow it during the summer, or because it's so hot, you'll just cut it more?
No, there's really no method to it at all. It's just, I don't have a chin, so I grow a beard to make it look like I have a chin.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Like, that's the deep, dark secret of most dudes with beards that they won't tell you. I'm sorry, guys, for telling everyone that secret, but we're just trying to cover up our chins, our weak chins.
I've thought about that many times because, you know, I got a kind of flabby little chin there, and I thought, you know, with a beard, I could really sharpen up my features.
Really be chiseled?
Yeah, but you know what? It just feels like a lie because you take one glance and be like, he's hiding his chubby face underneath that beard. You'd know when you saw me. You'd know. So, so Jason, what's up next for Death Therapy? Like, what's on the agenda?
We got we're going to Creation Fest in a couple weeks, and then actually over to Columbus, Ohio on July 7th. We'll be there at Scully's, and so you guys should come to that. And We'll be at Audio Feed Fest, Life Fest, Uprise Fest, Rock the Desert Fest. I mean, we'll be everywhere that there's a fest happening.
Man, that sounds like a pretty busy summer lineup.
Which is good why they got the RV.
Yeah.
That makes it possible.
Yeah.
Yep,
So when
totally.
you just mentioned the one guy you're touring with. Is it just the two of you, or who else did you take out with you?
Yeah, so last time we talked, we were just playing as a two-piece, but actually we've added a keyboard player live now. And so we're a three-piece. And that's mainly because a lot more two-pieces are popping up, and I just don't want to be like everyone else.
So now you're throwing the three-piece. That's what the trend will go towards. So you started it first.
More hipster than hipster.
Well, gotta be on top of these things.
Dude, you have to be ready to redefine it at any given moment, right?
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
So the next album is just going to be totally like synth pop.
You need to go away. You need to start doing like 12, 14 people traveling with you. You need to go completely the other way.
Here's the thing. Like, my vision as a musician would totally allow for that. I think it'd be awesome to just put on the biggest show you can. I mean, Toby Mac is Toby Mac, but he tours with like 1 billion people. So,
sure. You need another
and
band.
it puts on a great show.
You know what? He's not lying about
That's
that.
true.
He's not lying about that. So we just started playing My Defiance on Radio U and on RadioU TV.
Jason from Death Therapy. So the new music video for My Defiance is up at RadioU.tv.
It is. So you can vote for both of them. Jason, why should people vote for My Defiance?
And request it.
Because My Defiance is a catchy, groovy, heavy song that's all about overcoming the forces in your life that want to hold you down and tell you to be a victim and settle for, that status rather than overcoming those things, standing up to the bullies in your life or to even in your own mind, the things that you tell yourself that hold you down. So that's really the anthem of My Defiance.
Right on, man. So we're running out of time. Anything else that you're like, hey, I really wish people knew blank about Jason or about Death Therapy?
Man, you really put me on the spot with that one. People should go watch What About Bob? We already covered that. It's a wonderful movie, and that's where we got our band name from.
That's fine. We can leave it with people, and that's everybody's homework for today.
What
About Bob is like, why is there this sudden uptick in What About Bob watching?
Death Therapy's out there campaigning for a theatrical re-release so everyone can be there and they can be a part of it. I think it sounds like a great idea.
We'll be the opening act.
Well, this is Jason from Death Therapy. Dude, thanks for getting up this morning and shining up your beard and taking time to talk with us.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. So, hey, if you guys didn't get a chance to hear it, just know that you can catch video of the interview we just had. That's actually on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel.
And, of course, RadioU Riot for that and RadioU TV for My Defiance, which you're going to hear in a second. But you can watch the music video anytime you want to there.
Yeah, you can vote RadioU.tv. It's Death Therapy. My Defiance.
Jason.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.